Hey everyone. Oh, it's been one of those weeks. Actually, probably this is probably one of the worst weeks I've had in a while. A lot of people trying to make my life hell, gossiping behind my back and all that kind of. We won't talk about that. Just I expected a lot more from certain folk. Well, there's one person in particular in the middle of the whole thing who's out since I first met this person. They have done nothing but try and ruin my reputation and try and personally attack me at all times. But it's funny how things go. A good friend of mine came over yesterday to see me, and it's like they knew what was going on or something because he just appeared. He came in. He said, well, 2 days ago, he said no, a day ago, he said he'd come in. And I tell you, Thomas, you must have like a sixth sense when I'm pissed off or something. You came in at the right time and he teed me up, and we had a barbecue yesterday. He gave me all his fishing rods. He said, I'm still going to go fishing with her. Don't think this is the end. No. But he said, I'll only go fishing with you. He said, you have my gear. And he said, you'll have more better use for it if you can get something going with that, even like a fish farm thing or something like that. It'd be a great idea. My dad's been pushing me to do something like that for ages. I'm going to see, can I talk to the fishery officers? Is there anything we can do with stocking the river here and, building them up somehow or anything like that? There must be something. Because I'm all for the environment. Like anytime I used to go fishing, especially with Thomas, like never keep anything we catch. I very, 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 very rare, and it's always above board. I for me, fishing is a sport, and we always throw the fish back. Majority of the time, like for instance, like for fishing for roach or perch or tench even, like they're okay to eat, but I wouldn't. They're very bony, so nobody in my house likes fish, so that's why I always draw them back. And salmon, I think they're overfished. I'm not saying anything wrong with the people who get the licenses and all that. It's fine, but for me, I wouldn't want. I don't like catching salmon. I love salmon. Don't get me wrong. But I never really fish for it now. I never really did actually. I don't think I ever caught salmon in my life. I've caught rainbow trout and I've caught brown trout and I've caught perch and tench and roach. But I didn't catch a tench. I've been meaning to though. It's my biggest thing that I want to do, catch a tench. Now, if anyone's ever seen a tench, there's two people talking to each other. One was a friend of mine, and I basically caught them having a good old laugh about me behind my back, not knowing I was in the shop. Like out of all my luck, like to find someone hell bent on making my life a misery. Like, which makes me think there's just something else going on here. It's like he was sent in on purpose, hell bent on trying to make sure my life is a misery. I'm gonna look into more of this. There's something else going on. Someone is throwing a spanner in the works somewhere to try and make sure this guy was gonna be making my life a misery. And I don't know how or where. I might even go legal with this. I might even go to court or something and try and you know. Now I'm not gonna post this on Facebook because there's people on that they'll run to me and they'll be like, take it down. Do you know? Where my family and friends will be like, no, just keep it up, Mike. Keep it up. People need to know this guy's bullying you and stuff. So I'm gonna leave it on YouTube and TikTok. Leave it at that. Right, guys, I'm gonna finish my cereal. Have my cereal now because it's probably gone all soggy. And yeah, we're gonna do something about this. I'm gonna look into it. I might even talk to my lawyer to see is there anything I can do to stop this happening, because I am fed up with it. I am fed up with it. This time day and age, just have to pull up with bullies. I've had to close the door of the shed because all of them they're all looking for food, and they're so bloody noisy. The poor guests below. Oh man. Anyway, came in here for a reason. I want to show you the gear. Look, like these here are my own fishing rods. These are all his. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra fishing rods he's given me, and this is all like a backpack of all the gear. And you know, this is the bag you used to always take out when we go fishing. So I mean, it means a lot for me to have this, because we've had a lot of good old memories fishing together. And I mean, we used to go after work. Our shift would finish, we'll say. And before our shift would finish, let's say if I was on the late and he was on the late, one of us would wait for the other guy to finish, and he'd wait down, you know, to go with me, and we'd go down, change rooms, change out our uniform, put on, because we'd bring our clothes with us, put on fishing gear, fishing clothes, and we'd go down to the lake and go fishing for a few hours. And that, we'd always make sure like it was a day that we were both off the next day. That we, you know, yeah, got some good fond memories for that. Like, and you know, we'd crack open a can and we'd be chatting away, and yeah, the guy's just, he's one of those friends. I have another friend like him, and that would be Damon. The two of them need to meet, because they're so much alike. They have the same kind of sense of humor. They're both mad into like fishing and camping and, you know, hiking and stuff. So I need to get them to meet each other, because I really would think they'd get on like a house on fire. Damon's one of those guys, like, you know, he's the same as Thomas. If I'm pissed off, like I was out sick a couple of weeks ago, and he ran me. He was on me every day to make sure I was alright. I mean, that's what a proper friend is like, you know. And when you're down in the dumps, they're gonna come along and lift you back up again. You know. Right, I better do something. There's animals outside that guy driving me mad, looking for food. What's that?